Jeremy, would you rather have the bitter cold like this, or would you prefer to have a lot of snow?
I'm a snow lover.
Okay.
So I would have preferred we had a little bit more snow, but that also causes all kinds of travel troubles across the region. So we're lucky that it is staying to our south, even though it looks very pretty with the snow all over the place. It is January and we have cold temperatures in place, not just through this weekend, but all the way through this upcoming week. I think we're going to keep things below the freezing mark all the way to Martin Luther King Jr. Day 2 weeks from now. Now, we don't have a winter weather advisory for our area. Those purple shaded regions are all outside, a little bit further to the south of Schuylkill County. And if you take things even further to the south, look at this winter storm warning, expansive all the way from Indiana and Ohio out through West Virginia and Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, parts of southern New Jersey, all under this winter storm warning, as they're bracing for 6+ inches of snow. And it doesn't stop there. The impacts are across the entire eastern half of the United States. There's a blizzard warning right now in effect for Kansas City, an ice storm warning for places between Memphis and St. Louis, a tornado warning, tornado on the ground right now in Mississippi. There's severe weather associated with this too. And of course, where it's cold enough, the winter weather extending all the way from Missouri out through New Jersey. It is an expansive storm and it's causing all kinds of havoc across the eastern half of the United States, but it just isn't going to cause that problem here in Pennsylvania. There will be some travel trouble. You'll see the flakes flying around. It will reduce visibility and slow things down on the roads, but it won't be as treacherous as it will be in southern Pennsylvania, in the Harrisburg area, where they're expecting anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of snow. And that's because of this steering pattern. We have this low pressure system up in the Maritimes of Canada, and it's pushing this air directly over us, kind of shredding apart the storm from the northern edge and not allowing a lot of that snowfall to make it into our region. It will continue to tamper it and squeeze it into places like West Virginia and Virginia, causing them, especially on the Appalachian Mountains there, to see over 12 inches of snow in some spots. Here in our area, we are noticing a few snow showers making their way into Pittsburgh, but notice how they're just not making it further than that southwest corner right now. They will push further and further into our region, just not enough to cause really bad problems for us. I think the highest snowfall totals we'll see is in Schuylkill County. Pretty much south of I-80 is where the accumulations will occur. 1 to 2 inches possible for the southern tier. Snyder County might pick up an isolated 3 inches, so those of you in Lewisburg and Sunbury, just down to the south of Northumberland County, well, in the southern part of Northumberland County, those are going to be the most totals that we'll see. And the northern tier could see absolutely nothing from this system. Now, it was a busy day out on the slopes. This is a live view from Blue Mountain. They're still making the snow. 24 is the current temperature. Sunset tonight was at 4:48. And those winds, they were gusty earlier today, up to 37 miles per hour. Mount Pocono, they have calmed now through the overnight. Winds less than 10 miles per hour across the region. Temperatures now in the teens and 20s, so definitely cold enough to support snow, but look at how that low pressure system up in the Canadian Maritimes squeezes the snow into the mid-Atlantic states and allows just a few snow showers and flurries to make their way into central Pennsylvania, maybe some snow showers also for parts of the Wyoming and Lackawanna valleys. But I think the northern tier could get away without seeing any flakes from this storm before it rolls out later on Monday. So here's a closer up view so that you can plan out your day. Sunday night, tonight into tomorrow morning, just cloud cover. Sunrise, we start to see the first of the snow showers make their way into central Pennsylvania down into the southern tier. They continue. Pretty consistent flakes coming out of the sky from sunrise all the way until 1:30 in the afternoon. But notice how they just don't make their way into the northern tier. They will be consistent, they just won't be as heavy as they could be if you had a real strong lake effect snowstorm. That's when you see the heavier totals in our area, but this is just going to remain too far to the south, and we'll see some sunshine too for your Tuesday. Snowfall totals here in our area, 1 to 2 inches. South of I-80, the valley cities could see a coating. The northern tier could have absolutely nothing. The real bullseye of this storm is in the mid-Atlantic states. Look at West Virginia and Virginia. This purple color indicating 12 to 18 inches of snow. This is going to be a big one for Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. There's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures below the freezing mark for the next 7, and I think it'll stay that way, Melissa, all the way through the next 7 after that. So we're going to count our blessings. We don't have any real problems to deal with, but there will be flakes flying around tomorrow morning. Just be aware of that and be prepared for some slowdowns. Yeah, when you talk about that severe weather, it's definitely count your blessings. Yes, so. Absolutely. But important to stay warm because that could be dangerous too, being out in the cold. Yes, that too. Thanks all the layers. Much. All right, thanks, Jeremy.